Hey everybody. So for this next video, again, it's another shorter video. However, it's just going to talk a little bit more about the cerebral cortex and its functions. So we'll begin right up here at top with the association areas. So there are various association areas located throughout the cerebral cortex, kind of like we mentioned previously. And those include the somatosensory association area. So this is where a lot of our sensory information is going to be input. Specifically, we have the visual association area, which is going to have to do with vision, auditory for hearing, and so on and so forth. So there are different parts of the brain with specific functions, like we mentioned. Moving on to another part, or another important piece of information about the brain, is cerebral lateralization. What that means is take everything we've been talking about, right? The different parts, the different lobes of the cerebrum. And then remember that we do have two halves of the brain. We have the left and the right side of the brain. So with that said, sometimes there are association areas of the brain that are specific to a certain side of the brain. So maybe not just that it's in the temporal lobe, but it's in the right temporal lobe or the left parietal lobe. So the point is, we're going to see that there are certain attributes or functions of the brain that are more specific to each side of the brain as well. And with that said, there's an example here that handedness, whether you're right-handed or left-handed. Most Americans are right-handed, which is the left side of your brain. So we can see that it not only impacts the opposite side of the brain, like we discussed earlier, but different parts of the brain do different things. And then lastly, language. Language is going to include several abilities and is assigned to different regions of the cerebral cortex. So it's not that you have just one language area. There are multiple parts of the brain associated with language. So if you have any questions on any of this, please feel free to reach out.